Next, we have another comedian. He is the head writer of Fridays Live and an exec member of Blue Pencil Comedy. Give it up for Ryan Gabos.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, bear with me. You know, I walked up next to Joe before Rich went up, and I had my whole set prepared, but then that happened, and I'm a bit scrambled right now, so just bear with me. Daddy's home, though. Yeah. The phrase, oh, God. The phrase, my way or the highway confuses the hell out of me because it's a threat that doesn't really it offers something worse than you would have done. Like, the highway is the most direct, easy way to get to a place. So it's like, hey, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna get my way because I'm a bossy bitch, or you can take the 405 and you'll get there in an hour, it'll be fine. Good luck. You need direction? No, it's easier that way, but yeah. I'd want to grab this stand, but I don't. The last time I drove up to Athens, I stopped in Marietta at the Applebee's. Has anyone been there? Has anyone been to the Applebee's in Marietta? Yeah, okay. That's good. That's good. It's a good location for Applebee's. I don't know. Oh, goodness. A quick thing about Applebee's. Their new slogan is like, we'll see you tomorrow night. Am I right on that? Their slogan is like, it's not urgent enough that, oh yeah, I'd love to go to Applebee's tomorrow. Like, you're putting it off. They know you're putting it off. Like, oh, I saw that Applebee's commercial. Hey, we'll see you, not tonight? Okay, tomorrow then. That's fine. Yeah, tomorrow. We'll have a table for you. Tomorrow night. It's all right. In Marietta. I don't know why that's so funny to me. But I stopped at this Applebee's in Marietta, as I've stated so many times now, and not to poke fun. I'm not just an observation. Not poking fun at like the neck of the woods, you know, sort of hunting area that is Marietta, I guess. But there was not a male scalp unfurnished with camouflage in that place. I could not guess at anyone's haircut in that building. It was ridiculous. Yeah, so that was my complaint. I wrote that into the box. I want to see more hair up in this place. Please. But I saw a very sad thing. There was a table for two as I was waiting near the entrance. There was a table for two. It was a grandmother and her grandson. And this is actually very germane to we're Sibs weekend here. And I know most of the siblings here are like, 13, whatever, high school, junior high. But I'm going to pretend that all of you are ungrateful little 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds hanging out with your grandmother. So listen up, kids. It was a grandmother and her grandson, and her pasta penne was filled with a side of tears because they were streaming from her eyes into her plate because this ungrateful little shit of a grandson was plugged into his headphones and staring at his lap, in which there was an iPad playing the remake of Red Dawn.
Oh, no.
Yeah, can you believe it? I don't even know if that's what he was watching. He's just... But he's the kind of little shitty kid that would be, Red Dawn, the new one. And okay, I spent a lot of time with my grandmother when I was little. A lot of you have. And yes, there's a time where those trips to Wendy's can get kind of tiresome and you begin to go insane. I don't know how much more time I can spend listening to my grandmother's scrapbooking stories. But, pretty soon I'm going to reach for the nearest salt shaker and commit self-flagellation because I can't take it anymore. Self-flagellation, by the way, is beating yourself to death with a blunt object. Usually when I explain things to full detail, it's very funny. So, But there's a difference between all of us in this room and that little shithead. Well, there's two differences. Okay, so like 10 years ago, we didn't have iPods or iPads, whatever. But also, we're not heartless. So thank ourselves for being good people, good, decent people. That was a moralistic story. I didn't want you to laugh, so that turned out well. One last thing. All of my exes live in Texas. But then again, I have lived my entire life inside the state of Texas, so it's not that ridiculous when you think. Okay. Give it up for Joe Sturm. Thank you very much.